Hey everybody, James with Sweetfish here. If you've been listening to this show for a while, you know that we've been adding a lot of new series lately. We've got our Behind the Curtains series where I do either a solo episode or someone else from the Sweetfish team shares lessons that we're learning as we scale our own business. We've got our How to Podcast series where Logan from our team shares best practices about our own expertise, B2B podcasting. And in the last few weeks, we've launched several new series hosted by people outside of our own company. Drew McClellan is hosting a series for agency leaders. David Kelly and Emily Linetto are hosting a series called Experiments. Samantha Stone is hosting the AI series, and Carlos Hidalgo is hosting a series called H2H, which stands for Human to Human. You can go to b2bgrowthshow.com and search the name of any series to see every episode in the series you're interested in. We're starting to model this show after publications like Inc., Business Insider, and Forbes. Content platforms that are fueled by multiple contributors that focus on specific topics. By doing this, we'll be able to give you a lot more content to choose from. We know you won't be interested in every series we launch, so we've started adding the series name to the beginning of every headline. This way, when you're subscribed to the show, you can see at a glance whether that particular episode is something you want to hear. All right, so without further ado, I want to announce our newest series inside of B2B Growth. The series is dedicated to leadership and will be hosted by my friend Sam Tarell. Sam is a successful entrepreneur based here in my own backyard, Orlando, Florida. And every time we meet up, we always end up nerding out on ideas surrounding leadership. He is incredible, and I know you're going to get a ton of value from the content he shares in this series. You're about to hear a quick snippet from Sam's first episode about the 3 pillars of a leadership model that he's developed called Divergent Leadership. The full episode will be going live tomorrow. If you want to keep up with all of Sam's episodes, make sure to be on the lookout for episodes with #leadership at the beginning of the headline. All right, here's a little preview from Sam's very first episode of the leadership series for B2B Growth.
Change happens a lot slower the bigger a company gets. And one of the main reasons that is because there's more and more processes. So if a company has 10,000 processes, let's say, in order for that company to make a change, they have to adjust a lot more processes than if a company has, say, 100. So it makes sense that as a company gets bigger, in order to make changes, things take a little bit longer. In the model that we have created, we allow for change to happen a lot quicker. And so there are basically 3 pillars to that leadership model. Whereas most companies look at the process as, let's say, the religion of the company, all of their employees are supposed to follow a specific process to get a specific task done. We see that model actually helps efficiency in the short term, but slows down transformation of the company in the long term. So the change that we make to the companies that we work with is a 3-tiered system. So you have your values, you have your goals, and then you have your processes.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that snippet from Sam's brand new leadership series. Be on the lookout for the full episode to go live tomorrow, and make sure to keep your eye out for future episodes with #leadership at the beginning of the headline. To connect with Sam on LinkedIn, just search Sam Tarell. That last name is Tarell, and he'll pop right up. Thank you so much for listening.
We totally get it. We publish a ton of content on this podcast, and it can be a lot to keep up with. That's why we've started the B2B Growth Big 3, a no-fluff email that boils down our 3 biggest takeaways from an entire week of episodes. Sign up today at sweetfishmedia.com/big3. That's sweetfishmedia.com/big3.